Egypt's story begins not with pharaohs, but with the Nile, a river whose annual floods created a fertile oasis in the desert. Early hunter-gatherers settled along its banks, drawn by abundant life and rich soil. Over centuries they transformed from nomads into farmers, planting wheat and barley, and building the first villages. Cultures like the Badarian and Naqada crafted pottery, tools, and developed early beliefs in the afterlife, burying their dead with personal items. These settlements grew into towns, then regional centers: Upper Egypt in the south, Lower Egypt in the north, each with its own identity. Trade and ideas flowed along the Nile, connecting these regions and paving the way for unification. Around 3100 BC, Narmer united Upper and Lower Egypt, marking the dawn of the dynastic age. The Narmer palette immortalizes this event, showing the king wearing both crowns, a symbol of unity. This unification created the world's first great nation-state, establishing a shared culture and identity. The foundation was set for Egypt's extraordinary civilization. With Egypt united, the Old Kingdom emerged a golden age of stability and ambition. Pharaohs, seen as living gods, commanded vast resources to build monumental tombs. Imhotep, architect for King Djoser, designed the step pyramid at Saqqara, the first of its kind. This innovation led to the iconic pyramids at Giza, with Khufu's Great Pyramid standing as a marvel of engineering for millennia. These pyramids were more than tombs. They were designed to ensure the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. Building them required a highly organized society, centralized government, taxation, and skilled scribes using hieroglyphs to record every detail. The Old Kingdom formalized Egyptian law, religion, and art, but the cost of such grandeur strained the state. As resources dwindled and local governors gained power, the Old Kingdom slowly collapsed. Yet, the pyramids endured silent witnesses to an age when kings were gods. After turmoil, Egypt rose again in the New Kingdom, a true golden age. Pharaohs became warrior kings, leading armies with chariots and expanding Egypt's borders from Nubia to the Euphrates. Wealth from conquest fueled a burst of art and architecture, temples at Karnak and Luxor, and secret tombs in the Valley of the Kings. Hatshepsut, a rare female pharaoh, presided over peace and prosperity. Akhenaten attempted a bold religious revolution. Tutankhamun's tomb would later astound the world. Ramesses II's reign marked the peak of Egypt's power, but after him, internal strife and foreign threats weakened the empire. The New Kingdom's legacy, its art, architecture, and imperial ambition, would define Egypt's image for centuries. Egypt's decline led to centuries of foreign rule and shifting power. Libyans and then Nubian kings from Kush ruled as pharaohs, restoring temples and reviving traditions. The Assyrians invaded, followed by the Babylonians, and then the Persians, making Egypt a province in vast empires. Despite foreign domination, Egyptian culture endured. Old gods were worshipped, hieroglyphs written, and traditions maintained. Egypt's identity persisted through rebellion and adaptation, even as it became a coveted prize for conquerors. The stage was set for a new era with the arrival of Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great's arrival in 332 BC began a new chapter. Welcomed as a liberator, he respected Egyptian customs and was declared a son of the god Amun. After his death, Ptolemy founded the Ptolemaic dynasty, Greek kings ruling as pharaohs. Alexandria became a beacon of learning, home to the legendary library and advances in science, medicine, and philosophy. The Ptolemies blended Greek and Egyptian traditions, building temples and merging gods like Serapis. Cleopatra VII, the last Ptolemaic ruler, famously allied with Rome in a bid to preserve Egypt's independence. After her defeat, Egypt became a Roman province. The age of the pharaohs was over, but its cultural fusion endured. Under Rome, Egypt saw the rise of Christianity and the Coptic Church, with monasticism flourishing in the desert. The old temples faded and hieroglyphs were forgotten. In 641 AD, Arab armies brought Islam and Arabic, transforming Egypt's language and faith. Cairo emerged as a center of trade and learning and Islamic culture. The Fatimids founded Al-Azhar University. The Mamluks filled Cairo with stunning mosques and monuments. Egypt resisted invasions and played a key role in the Crusades, but Ottoman conquest in 1517 reduced its political power. Napoleon's brief invasion in 1798 shattered old structures and opened Egypt to modern influences. These changes set the stage for Egypt's modern era and its struggle for independence. Egypt's legacy is woven into the fabric of our world. Its architecture, pyramids, temples, columns, inspired civilizations from Greece to Rome and beyond. The invention of writing, from hieroglyphs to the alphabet, shaped how we record and share knowledge. Papyrus enabled the world's first libraries. Egyptian science and medicine laid foundations for later advances. Their solar calendar and observations of the stars influenced timekeeping and architecture. Most enduring is Egypt's exploration of life, death, and the afterlife, ideas that shaped religions and philosophies for millennia. The civilization of the pharaohs may be gone, but its light still reaches us across the ages.